When shadows lengthen, where does your heart seek light? Life, in its intricate tapestry, often weaves through valleys of deep shadow, moments where despair can feel overwhelming and hope a distant memory. In these crushing seasons of difficulty, our souls cry out for an unshakable assurance, a steadfast beacon to guide us through the darkness. The scriptures are filled with divine promises, not as mere hopeful wishes, but as God's own sworn covenants, his unbreakable commitments to us. These are the lifelines he extends when the night seems darkest, offering true encouragement and unwavering support. Number 10. God promises his unfailing presence, a steadfast companion. Deuteronomy 31:6 declares, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Envision facing your greatest challenge, not in solitude, but with the Almighty Creator as your shield. This is potent. When isolation looms and fear whispers, recall this sacred vow. He is present in the quiet, amidst the tempest, a divine calm. This empowers you to confront life's battles, not with finite abilities, but his boundless support, turning fear to courage, a true beacon in hard times, offering genuine hope and strength. Number 9. God promises his strength is perfected in our weakness, transforming our frailties. In 2 Corinthians 12:9-10, Paul shares God's words, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. For when I am weak, then I am strong." This is a profound truth. In moments of utter depletion, when our abilities fail, God's grace intervenes, showcasing his power through our vulnerability. It's an invitation to surrender self-reliance, allowing his all-sufficient strength to be our reality. This brings incredible encouragement when we feel most inadequate, as our emptiness is filled with his might, providing true solace and unwavering support through difficult trials. Number 8. God promises a peace that surpasses all understanding, guarding our hearts in chaos. Philippians 4:6-7 states, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Imagine a lighthouse beam, steady in a tempest. This is God's peace. It's not an absence of trials, but supernatural calm within, a divine sentinel. It shields you from anxiety when life is turbulent. This promise invites us into God's presence, where earthly worries are exchanged for his incomprehensible and steadfast tranquility, a true gift. 7. God promises hope as an unshakable anchor for our souls, securing us through life's fiercest storms. Hebrews 6:19 describes this. "We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. In turbulent seas, an anchor prevents ruin." For our souls, hope in God's unchanging character and faithful promises serves this vital role, especially in hard times. It's not vague optimism, but confident expectation rooted in his divine nature. This steadfast hope keeps us stable when trials seek to overwhelm, fastened to God's presence. It's quiet assurance that our souls are held by a power greater than any tempest, offering deep encouragement. Number 6. God promises deliverance for the righteous from their troubles, hearing their cries. Psalm 34:17-19 affirms, "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. The Lord delivers him from them all." This is deeply comforting during hardship. It doesn't promise a life devoid of difficulty, but God's active intervention and ultimate rescue. He is not distant in our suffering. He draws intimately near, offering his presence and saving power, mending shattered hearts and lifting us from despair's depths when darkness seems overwhelming. Number 5. God promises he works all things for the good of those who love him. Romans 8:28 is a cornerstone, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. This doesn't mean every event is inherently good, as we experience real pain. However, it reveals divine mastery, where God, in sovereign wisdom, weaves even dark experiences into a tapestry serving a beautiful, redemptive end. It's assurance that no tear is unnoticed, no suffering meaningless in His design. This shines hope into confusing situations, reminding us an all-powerful God orchestrates a greater good. Number 4. God promises comfort to those who mourn, a tender assurance for our sorrows. Jesus declares in Matthew 5:4, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Grief is an inevitable, aching part of human life, often feeling isolating. Yet this promise from Jesus offers profound solace. It's a divine acknowledgement of our pain and a guarantee that in deepest sorrow, we are not forsaken. The comfort He provides is not superficial, but deep, spiritual consolation that soothes the soul, mends the heart, and instills gentle peace. It is the warmth of His immediate presence, assuring us that even in loss, we are tenderly cared for. Number 3. God promises to be our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Psalm 46, 1-3 proclaims, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way, though its waters roar and foam." Imagine an unbreachable fortress amidst a cataclysm. This is the security God offers. When life's foundations shake, when chaos erupts, He is our safe haven, our source of unyielding strength. This promise isn't just for minor issues, but for overwhelming crises, assuring us that with Him as our refuge, we can face unimaginable trials without being overcome by darkness. His presence is our unshakable ground. Number 2. God promises a future where sorrow and pain cease, a new creation filled with His light. Revelation 21:4 offers this vision. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. This is ultimate hope for those enduring hardship. It paints a future so free from current brokenness that it reframes present sufferings. Life's trials are temporary. God's eternal kingdom is forever. This promise doesn't negate current pain, but offers a light-filled horizon, assuring our deepest longings for wholeness will be perfectly fulfilled in His presence. Powerful encouragement for hard times. Number 1, God promises Jesus is the light of the world, overcoming all darkness. Jesus declared in John 8:12, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." And John 1:5 adds, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." In moments of profound personal darkness, when despair or fear feel all-consuming, this promise is our ultimate lifeline. Jesus is the definitive light. His presence, truth, and love actively dispel shadows. Following Him means that even when darkness surrounds, we carry an unquenchable source of divine illumination within, guiding our steps and leading us towards hope. Darkness cannot extinguish His radiant truth. If these promises bring you hope, type hope in the comments and subscribe for more strength in God's Word.